Professor Whatchamacallit, and today I'll be bringing you the stupid popular matrix. Now this matrix helps us to determine what level or group in society you will be once you leave high school, which is where this matrix takes place. Now, let's begin with the basics. The stupid popular matrix determines the amount of stupidity you can be based on your amount of popularity. Each axis is numbered from 1 to 10. Now, if you are 1 stupidity, for example, a 1 popular, you can be a 1 stupidity and still be accepted by society. And so on, 2 stupidity, 3 popular, 3 stupidity, and so on and so forth. Now let's begin at the bottom. If you are less than a 2 popular and a 1 or lower stupidity, you will be invisible. The reason being, you're not stupid enough to be hated, but you're not popular enough to be noticed. So for the most part, people won't know your name, anything about you, and when the teacher calls you on roll, they'll ask, "Is that the new kid?" Moving on. Now we also have our 1 or less in popularity, but 6 or higher in stupidity. These people are known as loners. They have so far violated the rules of the stupid popular matrix that everyone, including themselves, hate them. They separate themselves, they do not group in any way, shape, or form, and are completely rejected by everyone else. Next, we have all those with a 5 or lower popularity and up to a 5 or lower stupidity. These are known as your average Joes. Now, average Joes are the masses. Most people start out as average Joes, but the good news is this group is most of the time not permanent. You can usually move up in popularity and therefore stupidity into some of the higher groups. But it can also work in reverse and you may end up a loner. So, in moderation, be careful how you try and change yourself if you're an average Joe. Now also, we have the 2 to 5 in popularity and a 1 or lower in stupidity. These are known as nerds. Now, nerds and the invisibles are really more subgroups of average Joes, seeing as they still fit in the parameters. But they've cut themselves off from the average Joes. Nerds show potential for something, while average Joes are just everyone else, and invisible nobody noticed anyway. Now, nerds, as you can see, don't have much capacity for stupidity, so they're really not noticed for being dumb, but they're very smart, which makes them less popular because people feel dumb around them. Now, we move on to the next group. Now, a 5 to an 8 popularity. Higher than a 5 to an 8 popularity, and you can go up to an 8 in stupidity, are comedians. This is an all-around happy place to be because most people enjoy being around comedians. They make people laugh, and because they have a higher capacity to be stupid, they have a higher capacity to make others laugh and therefore keep their position as a comedian. Happy group to be, really not a place you could complain. Now, from an 8 to a 10 popular, you have the capacity to go to full stupidity and still be accepted. This, at least in high schools, is most of the time your jocks, cheerleaders, and perverts. Now, none of our modern minds of genius have ever figured out why perverts fall into this group, but for some unexplained phenomenon, people find them both popular, amazing. I don't know why. Neither does anyone else. But they are still there. Now, be warned. Just because you are a 10 popular, you can be at most a 10 stupid, putting you right there. But there is an effect known as the GW effect. The GW effect originally stood for Gross Willie, but today it could stand for Glenn Wolkenfeld or George Wilkenstein. Any of those names are quite common for people falling under this group. Now, you can reach a 10 in stupidity, but that is your max. If you stay there for too long, you are in danger of the GW effect. Your stupidity would stay at the same level, but your popularity would slowly drop. Now, most people don't realize what they've done until they've reached about a 4 or a 5 popularity. This puts them into this group. The people who still think they're popular, but really everyone's just come to hate them because they're really stupid. They are known as obnoxious. These are any jocks. For the most part, cheerleaders have escaped the GW effect, but who knows what the future may hold. And perverts. Perverts are especially susceptible, because they are more prone to be stupid due to their nature, and not realizing their mistake, they will stay there for too long until they have become obnoxious. Now, obnoxious people are pretty well avoided by everyone, because they're obnoxious. Nobody likes someone who's obnoxious. But they do tend to band together until they find each other too disgusting to be around, and then they just leave each other alone. Obnoxious, not a desirable place to be. Now, some realize their mistake a bit earlier, and they stay between a 5 and an 8 popular, but still they're within a 10 to above an 8 stupid. Meaning that they're going to struggle a bit. They're not obnoxious, but I would put them in the group of funny, but really not. See, these are the people who think everyone still loves them, and so they do dumb things because they're in a higher level of stupidity than they should be, and so they're funny, but at the same time the stupidity almost hurts to watch. So they're funny, but really not. So, and they're still convinced that they are everyone's favorite. So they're still semi-popular, and they're funny, but it's not because they're trying. Anyway, that completes our stupid popular matrix. Hopefully, oh, I almost forgot. The GW effect does have a most dire consequence. If left too far, it can revert you clearly back to the highest tier of loner. Those people will be shot. Good day, thanks for watching our stupid popular matrix.